Are you moving to Nashville and don't know where to begin? In this video, we're going to talk about the best neighborhoods in Nashville. You need to stick around. So welcome back. I am Susan Thetford with Parks Properties, realtor here in Nashville for the last 36 years and a native Nashvilleian. So in this video, we're going to talk about the best neighborhoods to live in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to focus on main areas in and around the center point of downtown Nashville. If you really want to be near the great things that happen all around Nashville, these are the key areas to take a look at. And in this video, I want to help you begin doing your research of those key locations. But I will warn you, being close in does have a higher cost of housing. When I'm considering my favorite areas of town to live in, I'm considering all the factors involved with day-to-day life. Where will I go to exercise? Where do you grocery shop? What is your main shopping? What kinds of things do you enjoy doing? What are the schools? How are the ages of your children? Does that even matter to you? Transportation, safety. I want to help you consider the things that you love the most in life and then find those right locations to be the perfect fit for you when you move to Nashville. So what it breaks down to is my favorite areas to live in and around downtown Nashville, in the middle of things. My favorite areas are Belle Meade, Green Hills, Forest Hills, Oak Hill, Hillwood, West Meade, the Richland Central area, and Sylvan Park. We'll do a little bit of an overview of every single one of these, and then we've got lots of other videos you'll want to check out for each specific location. Let's get going. Let's begin with the city of Oak Hill. You notice I said city. It is its own little municipality, although in Davidson County. It's about 10 miles southwest of the midtown, downtown Nashville. It is completely residential, only residences. There are churches and schools here, but you will find no commercial growth. There's a population of about 5,000 people. These, as you can see, are large lots that were developed after World War II. 1, 2 acre, and even larger sizes than that. The governor's mansion is here in Oak Hill, and you will find homes that were built in the 50s and 60s, have been renovated over time, and then some that have been torn down completely and is brand new construction. This is the home of Radnor Lake, one of our wonderful parks that is just a little jewel box here in the city that you don't want to miss visiting. Let's move a little west over into Forest Hills. And hey, if you're enjoying this, I sure would appreciate it if you would like my channel and subscribe for all kinds of more great Nashville information. Forest Hills is also its own municipality. It is fully does its own zoning and restrictions, and as you can see, these two are large lots, large home sites, generally 2 acres or more. Again, this was developed in the 40s and 50s for the most part with ranch homes, which was the style of the time. Then some of the more estate sections with the larger lots over in the Stanford sections had much larger lots, and there we find a lot more contemporary style homes. It is a thriving area, again, where people have renovated, added on, or torn down completely and built new multi-million-dollar mansions. Pricing $500 at the best, multi-millions at the highest. All right, let's slide a little north over into the Green Hills area. This is all Davidson County. It is not its own little city. This is the mecca for shopping here in the state. The large mall area has the Nordstrom and the things you would expect. But here is a smaller boutique section called the Hill Center. You will find a lot of celebrities if you are a celebrity watcher, right here at Whole Foods and Whole Body. Green Hills was, again, developed in the 50s and 60s. It was typically smaller lots, half acre up to an acre, older ranch homes. Those homes, for the most part, have been completely gutted and renovated, added on to, or torn down completely. This is a mecca because of the schools, the shopping, the convenience to downtown, and it has continued to thrive over the years. Again, we're sliding a little left over into Belle Meade. It is its own city with its own set of taxes. The other ones don't have separate taxes, by the way. Again, here's a great celebrity sighting spot. Up and down the boulevard, which is a wide boulevard, you're seeing here the Belle Meade Country Club. Obviously gorgeous, great history. Also, look at these manicured lawns. They're, for the most part, 1 to 4 acre lots, very manicured. There's architectural control communities. Again, it was really developed in the 40s and 50s for the wealthy Nashvillians of the time, and those homes have been torn down for the most part, and brand new construction, highly architecturally controlled, beautiful homes, but you'll see some of the remainings. Even a few contemporaries spattering in here, which is wonderful. We're about to make a turn onto Belle Meade Boulevard, and at the end is the entrance to Percy Warner and Edwin Warner Parks, thousands of acres of amazing parkland. And if you think you're in good shape, try running those stairs. Next, let's head over to a little further west to Hillwood and Westmead areas. Again, these are large 1, 2 acre and sometimes larger home sites. The reason for the large development sites is that we were developed at a time when there was not sewer. Therefore, with septic tanks, you had to have the larger lots and the larger fill areas. You'll see that we were developed at this point, 50s again, 50s, 60s with that ranch homes. But again, the proximity to downtown is so amazing that people have come in, renovated, added on. You just don't find these large, beautiful home sites any longer here in Nashville. So renovations or additions or tear downs is the thing of the day in the areas that I'm mentioning. Great schools, great proximity, shopping is amazing over at the new Nashville West Centers. It offers a lot for anyone looking for beautiful living here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. Again, if you're enjoying this, please like and share. Now we've headed back north toward town. This is the West End area. It is where the streetcars stopped until everyone had cars, and that's where the development, for the most part, stopped until the 40s and 50s. You'll find half acre to third acre to quarter acre lots here, homes built the teens, the 20s. If you're looking for a basement, this is where you're most likely to find it. The topography doesn't call for basements much here in Nashville, but people were building those for bomb shelters, right? Completely renovated homes. You will not find anything under $500,000, and that home will need a lot of work. Sidewalk streets, close to everything. This is a really well-loved area. So we will slide a little further west into an area called Sylvan Park, which has completely been revitalized in the last 10 or so years. It too was developed in the 20s and 30s. These had smaller lots, typically 50 to 70 foot of road frontage, maybe 100 feet of depth, smaller homes, but again, super close to the downtown area and convenient. Now, I'm saying smaller homes. You see some that are smaller, but we are having people come in, renovate, tear down completely. We've got homes beginning in the low 300s, and that home needs a lot of work, up into about $1 million with all the new things that are happening. It still feels more old-time feel with love at first sight, some of the smaller boutiques. It even has a pet store. Then you go back to Edley's Barbecue. They're mostly sidewalk streets. This whole little section has been revitalized with the roundabout that takes you into McCabe Golf Course with beautiful walking trails and a 9-hole golf course. It has been completely revitalized in the last 10 years or so, and you won't even recognize it if you have not been here to Nashville in about 15 years. Pricing, mid-threes to $1 million. Again, if you're enjoying this, please like and share. I would love to have you visit Nashville. Tell me, what's your favorite neighborhood so far? As you can see, each one of these main neighborhoods close into town have attributes and features that make them especially unique and reasons why I like them so much. Hey, if you want to look at each one individually, I have several. Take a look at one of these spotlights on those particular neighborhoods. And if you want to know more about Nashville in general, check out the video talking about the cost of living. That one really shows you how Nashville is super affordable in comparison to many major cities throughout the country. I am Susan Thetford. Please remember, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next week.